Hey guys, this is Miss Perkins here. Today we're going to be talking about lesson 36. Okay, so first we're going to do our application problem. The application problem is in the book with the blue line on it. So if you can get out your workbook with the blue line, please. And I want you to go ahead and turn to page 239. 239. 239. 239. Alrighty, guys. Remember, anytime I go too fast, if you're at home, you can go ahead and pause the video. If you're at school, just ask the sub, or the sub can just pause the video for you. Okay. So, I am going to start by reading the application problem. Okay, I want you to follow along. So, it says there are 10 beads on the floor. There is the same number of red beads as white beads. A student picks up the white beads. How many beads are still on the floor? We're going to write a number by number sentence and statement to share our solution. So I'm going to read it again. So there are 10 beads on the floor. There is the same number of red beads as white beads. A student picks up the white beads. How many beads are still on the floor? We have to write a number sentence, number bond, and statement to share our solution, which is our answer. And we're going to make a drawing to show how we know it. Okay? So now, I'm going to read it again. This time we're going to do cubes. I want you to get your pencil in your hand. So it says there are 10 beads on the floor. There is the same number of red beads as white beads. A student picks up the white beads. How many beads are on the floor? Oh, I see the question mark, so I'm going to keep on going back until I see that period. Now, there's another word that's important. It's I'm boxing where it says same. It lets us know that there's going to be the same number of red beads as white beads. So we have to make sure that there's the number of red beads and white beads are the same. Okay? So first, I want you to draw your number bond. $1 million question. Does the word problem tell us the whole, thumb up or down? Yes or no? Does it tell us the whole? Give me a thumb up or down. Yes, it does. It tells me my whole, which is 10, the only number. So that's right there in a number bond that we have, that you should have just drew. Now we're going to draw our picture in our 5-group row, just like what we did yesterday. Okay? Remember, 5-group row means that once we have 5 in one row, a row is like in a line. Then we just start a new row. Okay? So this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now, we know that there's going to be the same number of red beads as white beads. So how many red beads and white beads are there? I want you to think about it. It equals 10, and there has to be the same number of red beads as white beads. Ooh, that means it must be a double if they have to be the same part. So what's the double that makes 10? Ooh, I know. 5 and 5. Remember in our song, 5 and 5 is a WC, making 10 as easy as can be. So we know that 5 and 5 make 10. So there's 5 red beads and 5 white beads. So they're the same amount, and there's 10 beads altogether. Awesome. So now let's do our number sentence. We're going to do an addition number sentence. We could do addition or subtraction. But we're just going to do addition. And then I'll show you a subtraction number sentence as well. Alright, so now the addition sentence. What can I do? What can my addition sentence be? Could be 5 plus 5 equals 10. Because you know you're adding it, your part plus your other part equals your whole. If you do a subtraction, want to be your whole first, minus, remember because the whole has to be in front of the minus sign, minus your part equals your other part. So 10 minus 5 equals 5. Then we have to write a statement. Now the question is, how many beads are still on the floor? Well, how many beads are still on the floor? There's 5 beads still on the floor. So we're going to say 5 beads are still on the floor. Period. Don't forget your period. Alrighty, guys. Remember, if I'm going too fast, you can always pause it. Alright, so now we're going to move on. So my friends that are, and I'm sorry, guys, you might have to have turned the page to the back to be able to do your number, sentence, and your statement. Sorry, I did not tell you that before. Now, we are going to do our sprint. Our sprint is in the workbook with the yellow. So put the other book away for right now. And let's get your workbook with the yellow. And you're going to be on page 59 for this workbook. Page 59, 5-9. Put your pencil in the air when you're ready. You know that I'm going to time you for 1 minute. Put your pencil in the air when you're ready. And I'm going to give you 1 minute to do as many as you can. Alright, ready? Get set. And go. Make sure that you pay attention to the plus sign and minus sign. It changes. Alrighty, guys, time is up. Time is up. I want you to go ahead and get out a crayon. Get out a crayon, and we're going to check the answers. Number 1 is 10. Number 2 is 10. Number 3 is 9. Number 4 is 1. Number 5 is 10. Number 6 is 10. Number 7 is 10. Number 8 is 0. Number 9 is 10. Number 10 is 10. Number 11 is 8. Number 12 is 2. Number 13 is 10. Number 14 is 10. Number 15 is 7. Number 16 is 3. Number 17 is 3. Number 18 is 7. Number 19 is 4. Number 20 is 6. Number 21 is 5. Number 22 is 5. Number 23 is 5. Number 24 is 4. Number 25 is 3. Number 26 is 10. 27 is 6. 28 is 10. 29 is 4. 30 is 10. Alrighty, guys. Alright, how many you got in the star? How many you got correct? Alrighty, then you're going to turn the page 1 time, and you should be on page 61. 61. Put your pencil in the air. Remember, guys, pay attention. There's plus sign and minus sign. You have to make sure you know your plus sign means you're adding, minus sign means you're taking away. Alright, you have 1 minute. Ready? Get set and go. Alrighty, Alright guys, time is up. Get out your crayon. Guys, remember, if you get it correct, say yes. And if you do not get it correct, then write the correct answer. If you did not even answer it, then do not do anything to it. Okay? So now, number 1 is 10. Number 2 is 10. Number 3 is 8. Number 4 is 2. Number 5 is 10. Number 6 is 10. Number 7 is 9. Number 8 is 1. Number 9 is 10. Number 10 is 10. Number 11 is 10. Number 12 is 0. Number 13 is 10. Number 14 is 10. Number 15 is 6. Number 16 is 4. Number 17 is 2. Number 18 is 3. Number 19 is 7. Number 20 is 6. 21 is 5. 22 is 5. 23 is 4. 24 is 3. 25 is 2. 26 is 10. 27 is 8. 28 is 10. 29 is 7. And 30 is 10. Write how many you got in the star. Guys, remember, you're trying to beat your score. So I want you to give me a thumbs up if you got more this time than you got last time. Give me a thumbs up if you got more this time than you got last time. Great job, guys. Let's give us a round of applause. Awesome. All right. So now I want you to put that workbook away. Put that workbook away and let's look at this number talk. 2 plus 5 equals 4 plus 3. I want you to think about it for a minute. Are these equal? Do they both equal the same thing? Give me a thumbs up or down. Do they both equal the same thing? Does 2 plus 5 equal the same thing as 4 plus 3? Yes or no? All right, so let's see. 2 plus 5 equals 5, 6, 7. 4 plus 3 equals 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, do they equal the same thing? Yes, they both equal 7. So they do equal the same thing. So now I want you to think about, what is another expression that equals 7? What is another expression that equals 7? I want you to whisper to someone right next to you, what is another expression that equals 7? Good, you could have said 0 plus 7, 1 plus 6. And then you could have flipped them around as well and said 7 plus 0, 6 plus 1, 3 plus 4, 5 plus 2. Good. So now, today we're talking about being able to solve problems and subtracting from 9 and 10. Now remember, subtraction is whenever you have one big part and that big part becomes two smaller parts. And that's whenever you use that minus sign. And sometimes you know you're subtracting whenever we say subtraction, take away, minus, or difference. Difference is the answer to a subtraction problem. Now, subtraction, guys, you know that you have the minus sign and the equal sign. The whole is always in front of the minus sign. And the number that is left, however much is left, is the difference. That's the answer to a subtraction problem. Remember, the important rule for subtraction in first grade is that the whole has to be in front of the equal sign. If it is not, it will not work. Okay? Because if you have 3, you can't take away 4 from 3. This will not. So that will not work. So that is not right. You would have to do 4 minus 3 equals 1. And you'd have had to have 4 circled, which is your whole, take away 3. Okay? Now, this is going to be where I'm modeling how I want you to do it. Modeling means I'm showing you what to do. Okay? So I want you to watch as I solve this problem and listen to how I'm thinking this problem out. Okay? So 9 minus 9 equals blank. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fill out my number bond. Well, I know in subtraction it's my whole minus my part equals my other part. So 9 is my whole. So I'm going to write 9 where the whole goes. And 9, this other 9 is also my part. We have to figure out what this other part is. So now let's figure it out. Let's see how many squares I have to see if it's my whole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, it sure is. So now if I cross out 9 of them, well, how many is left? 0 is left. Now, we're going to do the number sentence if we flip the parts around. So the whole stays where it's at, and we're just going to flip those parts around. So 9 minus 0 equals 9. Let's see if that works. So I have 9. If I take away 0, I still have 9. So yep, I have to do my number bond. Well, look, nothing changed my number bond. It's still the same. Now, I'm going to show you another one. So now, this is 10 minus 5 equals blank. What is my whole? What is my whole? I want you to whisper it to me. Whisper where my whole is. Good. 10 is my whole. Let me write it in my number bond. Minus 5. 5 is my part. Let me write that. We do not know our other part. That's our mystery. So now, they give us our whole, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 squares. It says take away 5. This minus sign tells me to take away 5. So I'm going to take away 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to circle the rest. Well, how many did I circle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5. Now, we're going to do our number sentence whenever we flip the parts around. So 10's my whole. It stays the same, but let's flip our parts. So this 5 is going to go right here equals this 5. It's the same thing. Well, why is it the same thing? Oh, it's because my parts are the same. It's a double. Since it's a double, the number sentence doesn't change. And whenever you switch your parts around. So let's see about our picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's cross out 5. Circle the rest. Oh, look, our picture doesn't change either. Let's do our number bond. 5 and 5. I put my whole, my 10, and then my 5 and my 5. Nothing changed. Whenever it's double, nothing changes. Now let's look at this one. 9 minus 2. What is my whole, guys? Tell me what my whole is. Good. 9 is my whole. Oh, let me write it before Miss Perkins forgets. Now, what is the part they tell us? Good. They tell us 2. So let me write that. And we don't know this part right here. So this is a question. We don't know that one. It's a mystery. But we're about to find out. So now with my picture, they give me 9. How many am I going to take away? Right, I'm going to take away 2. They tell me. So let's take away 2. Circle the rest. How many is left? How many is left, guys? Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is left. So 9 minus 2 equals 7. Good. Now we're going to switch our parts around and we're going to write the number sentence when our parts are switched. So the whole stays the same in the same spot. So 9 minus, and we switch these parts. So now 7 is going to go first, be the first part, equals, and then we're going to let 2 go. So 9 minus 7 equals 2. Well, let's see about our picture. So now we have to take away 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Circle the rest. Oh, so look. This time in our picture, we crossed out 7 and circled 2. The last time we crossed out 2 and circled 7. So that was the only thing that was different. So now let's do our number bond. We have 9 as our whole still, and 7 and 2 are our parts. So nothing really changed in our number bond besides I just kind of put the 2 parts in a different spot, but that doesn't matter, right? Right. So now let's look at this one. Now, guys, you have a sheet for this one. I want us to do this together. So the sub, if you're at school, the sub will pass out the sheet to you. Write your name on it. And my friends that are at home, your parents should have printed this out for you or came and got it from school. If not, get out your whiteboard and work on this. All right, so look at this. 10 minus 0. Well, looking at this, what is our whole that they give us? 10. Good. So 10 is our whole. Let's write our number bond. We can't forget. And what is the part they give us? 0, right? Because we know when we're subtracting, it's our whole minus our part equals our other part. And we don't know this other part just yet. So now, if we take 0 away, how many are left? Well, let's take 0, circle the rest. Well, how many did we circle? 10, right? We circled all of them because we took none away. So 10 is our part. That was a mystery. Now let's do the one at the bottom where we switch the parts around. The whole stays the same because the whole has to be in front of the minus sign. Write that again. So 10 minus, let's put the other 10 in front. 10 minus 10 equals 0. Well, let's see. Okay, so I have 10. Let me take away 10. How many are left? 0. Right. So now let's do our number bond. 10 is our whole still. And then 10 and 0 are our parts. Great job, guys. Now let's do another one. In fact, you're going to do this one on your own. So I want you to think about it. What is our whole? Write it in your number bond. Write the whole in your number bond. What is the part they give you? Write that in your number bond. And there's a part we don't know. Then show it in your picture. Show 9, take away 3. Then go on the bottom, and I want you to switch those two parts around that you did and write the number sentence. And do your picture and your number bond to match. Remember, guys, you can pause this video to where you can work on this. I'm going to show you the answer, but you can pause it to where you can work it first. So 9 minus 3 equals blank. Well, 9 is my whole. I know that 9 is always going to be in front of that minus sign. So 9 is my whole. 3 is my part. And this is the part we don't know just yet. So now I have 9 squares. I'm taking away 3. Circle the rest. How many did we circle? How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is left. 6 was my mystery part. Is that what you got? Awesome. Now let's do our other number since where we flip the parts around. So again, 9 is my whole. 9 has to be in front of the minus sign. We're going to flip our two parts around. 3 was the first part on the first number sense. Now we're going to flip it and let 6 be first. And it equals 3. So we have 9, take away 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, circle 3. So I had 9 as my whole and 6 and 3 are my parts. Did you get that for the bottom one? Awesome. Now I want you to do another one on your own. 10 minus 2. 10 minus 2. Do this all on your own. Do your number bond, your picture, and then do the number sentence whenever the parts are flipped or switched. And then do the picture for that one and your number bond. Do that now. Remember, guys, you can pause it to where you can do that. Alright, so now looking at this, I know that 10 is my whole. It is in front of that minus sign. So I'm writing that my number bond. 2 is my part. Is one of my parts, at least. And we don't know our mystery part yet. But we're about to find out. So they have 10. We're going to take away 2. Circle the rest. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 minus 2 equals 8. 8 was our mystery part. Now, let's do our number sense whenever we flip the two parts around. 10, which is our whole, has to be in front of that minus sign. So 10 minus 8 is going to be the first part this time, equals 2. So now we're going to take away 8, circle the rest. Well, how many is left? 2, right? So let's do our number bond. 10, and then our two parts are 8 and 2. Is that what you got? Give me a thumbs up if that's what you got. Awesome job. Alrighty, guys. Now, let's look at this. This should be the last one that you have on your page. It says, what is the related fact? So what is the subtraction sentence that is related? Remember, related means that something that's the same about them. In this case, it's a lot of things that are the same. Well, all of them have 10, so that's not it. This first one, nothing else is the same besides 10, so this one isn't it. This next one is 10 plus 8 equals 18. Well, they have the 10 and the 8, so that's the same, but it's not a subtraction sentence, and there's 18, so nope, that one's not it. This is the related fact, because the parts are switched. That's what we were doing whenever we were flipping those parts, changing the order of those parts. Good. Now, guys, remember, we're solving problems when subtracting from 9 and 10. And then we're going to work on our workbook, the one in with the blue. So I want you to get your workbook, the one with the blue. Put that paper away. Put it in your keep at home. And put that workbook, the one with the blue. Now, you're going to be going to page number 241. Okay? Now, for this lesson, you're going to do one page, and then you're going to wait, and then you're going to do another page and then wait, because it's not the exact same. So you're going to do the front of this page only, and then you're going to wait to do the next page. Okay? I'm going to remind you how to do it before you pause the video. Okay? So looking at this, it says 10 minus 9, just like how you did the last lesson. You're going to show it. So 10 minus 9, cross that out, circle the rest. How many is left? Write it. And then they have the other picture for the next one. 10 minus 1, circle the rest. Okay? Do that for all three of those. Now these at the bottom, you have to actually draw your own picture. Okay? So you draw your own picture for both number sentences. There's 2 number sentences for each section. You have to draw your picture for both of those number sentences. Do that for all 6 of them now. If you're in class and you're done, just leave your workbook open and get out your Chromebook and work on Zern while you wait. Okay? And when everyone's finished, then you can press play, and then you can see your answers, and then you'll do another page. Alright guys, so let's check it. So 10 minus 9, well, if I take away 9, there's 1 left. 10 minus 1, if I take away 1, there's 9 left. Now look at this one, 10 minus 6, take away 6, there's 4 left. 10 minus 4, if I take away 4, there's 6 left. 10 minus 3, if I take away 3, there's 7 left. 10 minus 7, if I take away 7, there's, 3 left. 10 minus 4, take away 4, there's 6 left. You have to draw a picture again. Guys, remember, check your work. You can get out a crayon if you like, or you can just check it with your pencil. Not circled. Oh, Miss Perkins is going crazy. Cross out 6, circle the rest. There's 4. So this one's just 1 number sentence. 5, 10. Take away 5, circle the rest. Oh, which is 5. Oh, that's why there's only 1 number sentence. It's a double. So it would have been the same. So 10 minus 8. Cross out 8. How many's left? 2. And then 10 minus 2. Draw 10 circles. Cross out 2. Circle the rest. How many's left? 8. Good. Now, guys, I want you to go all the way to page number 248. 248. Should look like what's on the screen. 248. Alright guys, so what you're going to do is that for all 4 at the top, number 7, 8, 9, and 10, you're going to have to draw a picture and a number bond to show each of them. Then you're going to write the related subtraction sentence on the line at the bottom of each of them. Okay? Then at this number 11, you're going to fill in the missing part in the number bond and then write the 2 subtraction sentences, 1 on each line, to go with that number bond. Okay? Pause the video and do this now, then unpause it whenever you're done. My friends that are at school, while you're waiting, you can work on Zern, the one with the Z. You can do that now. Alright guys, so let's look at this. It's 9 minus 5. I know that 9 is my whole, 5 is my part that I know. I'm going to draw 9. Cross out 5, there's 4 left. So 9 minus 5 equals 4. Now I'm going to write the related subtraction sentence. 9 minus 4 equals 5. Remember, I just switched those parts around. Now I'm going to do my next one. 9 minus 8. I'm going to draw 9, which is my whole. Cross out 8. How many is left? 1. Good, so let's do my number bond. Remember, you have to do your number bond. 9 is my whole. 8 is my part. 1 is my part. So let me do my number sentence. 9 minus 1 equals 8. Now let's do this one. 9 minus 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is my whole again. Take away 7. How many is left? 2. Let's do our number bond. 9 is our whole. 7 and 2 are our parts. Make sure you're checking. Now let's do our related subtraction sentence. 9 minus 2 equals 7. Now this one's 9 minus 3. So now we have to draw our picture again. So 9, take away 3. How many's left? 4, 5, 6. Let's do our number bond. 9 is our whole. 6 and 3 are our parts. So it's 9 minus 6 equals 3. Awesome, guys. Now in this bottom part, we have to fill in the missing part. So 9, so 0 and what makes 9? Well, 0 and 9 makes 9. So 9 minus 0 equals 9. And 9 minus 9 equals 0. Alright, let's look at this next one. 9 is our whole. And there's 8. 8 and what make 9? Ooh, I need to only add one more. Because remember, 8, I can count on. Put 8 in my head. Count on until I say the whole. 8, 9. Only need to add one more. And remember, you're subtracting. So 9 minus 8 equals 1. Or 9 minus 1 equals 8. Ooh, guys, excuse my handwriting. I'm having a hard time writing right now. Alright, let's do this next one. 9 and 2. But we know we can do 9 minus 2. Well, let's see. Remember, I can count on. So put 2 in my brain, count on until I get to 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, how many was that? 7. So 9 minus 2 equals 7. Or 9 minus 7 equals 2. Now let's look at this one. This one, 9 is our whole. 6 is the part they give us. So it's like 9 minus 6 equals what? Well, think about it. Put 6 in your brain, count on until you get to 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. How many is that? 3. So 9 minus 6 equals 3. Or 9 minus 3 equals 6. Now the last one. This one is 9 is my whole and 5 is my part. So 9 minus 5 equals what? Well, let's count on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 4. 9 minus 5 equals 4. Or 9 minus 4 equals 5. Awesome. Alrighty, guys. Now, let's move on to this one. So now Tom solved this problem. Let's talk about what did he do well and what does he need to fix. So I want you to pause the video and I want you to whisper to someone right next to you, what did Tom do well? What did he do that he did good? Alright, now I want you to look at this and see, what does he need to fix? What does Tom need to fix? Whisper to somebody, what does he need to fix? Alright, so now let's look at this. So there's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did he take away 8 like it says? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, he didn't. He took away only 7. So he should have had only 1 left. So your part should have been 8 and 1 for that one. So remember, we're talking about I can solve problems with subtracting from 9 and 10. Alright, guys. So in our workbook, we're going to have 2 exit tickets. So the first one that we're going to do is page number 243. Once you finish on 243, I want you to then go to 249. I have the page numbers up here, so once you finish one, flip the page until you see the next one. Okay? I want you to do both of these. Now let me tell you what to do. Just like what you do in your problem set, you're going to find the missing part in the number bond and then write the 2 subtraction sentences that go with it. Okay? You can pause the video and do both exit tickets before you unpause. Page 243, 249, 243, 249. Alright, do those now. Alrighty, guys, so looking at this, you have 10 and 7. 10 is your whole, 7 is your part. Well, I know that for my 10 buddies, I know that 7 and 3 make 10. So I am going to write my subtraction sentences. 10 minus 7 equals 3, and 10 minus 3 equals 7. Check it. Remember, guys, you can get a crayon to check your work. So now let's look at this one. 2 is my part, 10's my whole. 2 and 8 make 10. So 10's my whole. 10 minus 2 equals 8. And 10 minus 8 equals 2. Now looking at this one, 10's my whole, 4 is my part. Well, I know that. 4 and 6, 6 and 4, making 10 fly out the door. So then that 6 is the missing part. So we know that 10 minus 4 equals 6, and 10 minus 6 equals 4. So now let's look at this next one. Looking at this next one. Now these have all 9s as the whole. Let's look at this one. So if you have a 9 as the whole and 7 as the part. 7, 8, 9. We're going to get 2 more to make 9. So that means 2 is our missing part. So 9 minus 7 equals 2, and 9 minus 2 equals 7. And looking at this one, 9's the whole, and they gave you 3. So I can count on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 6 is my missing part. 9 minus 3 equals 6. You could also have drew a picture if you needed to. And the other number says 9 minus 6 equals 3. This one is 9 and 4, so I could have drew 9 circles. Cross out or take away 4. How many is left? 5. 9 minus 4 equals 5, or 9 minus 5 equals 4. Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm going to see you guys for the science lesson today. Alrighty, you guys have a great little bit of time that you're going to be working on Zern for just a few minutes. I want you to work on Zern for just a few minutes, and then you're going to do your science lesson. Alrighty, guys. Bye.